Hello, Daniel and Laura. This story is called Fetch by Jane Cabrera. One cold, wet night, in a town not far from here, a little black dog slowly made his way through the dark streets. He was tired. He was hungry. He was lost. The next morning, Rosa spotted the small, shivering dog huddled next to the bins. "You're so cold," she said, and she ran back to her house. "Mum! Mum!" she called. "Poor little thing," said Mum. "He's shivering. Let's bring him inside and get him warm." Rosa dried the little dog, and Mum puts out some water for him. They gave him food and they made him a cosy bed in the corner. "Mum, can we keep him?" Rosa asked. "We'll see," answered her mother. "Right now it's time for school. Where's your bag?" Suddenly the little dog bounded over to Rosa. He had fetched her bag. Later that day, he fetched Mum's umbrella, Baby's favourite rabbit, and Dad's slippers. "I think I'll call you Fetched," giggled Rosa. Fetch wagged his tail. Soon, Fetch was helping all over town. On Mondays, Fetch helped Mr. Muffin at the newsstand, delivering newspapers and magazines. But he refused to deliver Cat's World. On Tuesdays, Fetch helped Mr. P at the post office. He licked stamps, fetched parcels, and collected the dropped rubber bands for Mr. P's giant rubber band ball. On Wednesdays, Fetch helped at Miss Dolly's busy shop, fetching bags for the customers and sometimes fetching things that he wasn't supposed to. On Thursdays, Fetch helped Mrs. Peacock, fetching string and ribbon and delivering balloons to birthday parties. On Fridays, Fetch helped everyone clean and tidy. Always wagging his tail, he fetched buckets and brooms and brushes. "What would we do without you?" his friends asked. On Saturdays and Sundays, Fetch and Rosa went to the park. They had fun throwing and fetching a ball together all day long. And every evening, Fetch skippity-skipped and wagged his tail all the way up to the big house on the hill where his friend Lulu lived. He always fetched her a special treat. Then, one Monday, Fetch wasn't at the newsstand. He wasn't at the post office on Tuesday, or at the busy shop on Wednesday, or with the balloons on Thursday. And on Friday, the cleaning was no fun without him. His friends looked everywhere, but there was no sign of Fetch. Rosa waited at the park all day Saturday and most of Sunday too. But Fetch was nowhere to be seen. Where was he? Suddenly there was an excited woof! There he was, and for the first time ever he had fetched nothing. He ran back into the bushes and came out with Lulu by his side. And this time he had fetched a puppy. Fetch gently placed it at Rosa's feet. Soon he had fetched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little puppies. As Rosa hugged Fetch, she told him, "This is the best thing you've ever fetched?